Howdy everybody, Mr. Neff here. I'm going to walk you through real quick how to use YouTube, how to post things to YouTube, what that looks like, and then the process for making them available to your students if you decide to use YouTube to embed your videos. And I'll also walk you through embedding a video from YouTube into your Canvas page. I've already got a video if you just want to upload stuff directly to Canvas, but maybe you want to save these lessons for later. Maybe you want them available for next year's students, or whatever the situation, you don't want them just on Canvas. You have that option, okay? So first, let's look at the basic steps to upload something to YouTube. Now, first thing you need is a YouTube account, which is just a Google account, really any Google account. And the reason that it's a Google account is because Google owns YouTube, along with half the planet. So you're going to go here, and in your address bar, you're going to go to studio.youtube.com. Okay? studio.youtube.com. And that's going to bring you, if you're logged in to a Google account, straight to that channel. Here you can see mine. If I were not signed in, I'm going to sign out, and I'm going to do that again, and it's going to ask me to sign in, and I'm signed out of all of mine. So I'm going to sign back into the account I use real quick, and it's going to ask me to pop out my phone and tell it, yes, this is really where I wanted to go, because two-factor authentication is a good idea. Okay, so YouTube channel, YouTube, studio.youtube.com. You may have to activate your channel. There are videos on that out there if you haven't done so already. But you should pretty quickly be able to upload stuff. Now, there's a couple of options from this page that I'm not going to dig into too much. I don't want to overload people, and this is not a video for how to have a whole YouTube channel and monetize stuff and all. I'm not messing with that. The whole point of this is, how do you get your school videos uploaded, and then how do you make those available on Canvas? That's all I'm working through today, okay? Now, if you're on your dashboard, there's this button up at the top. I'm going to make this a little bigger so we can see it. This button right here for, see right there, for upload videos, okay? You can also go live if for some reason you were live streaming, but I don't know why you would do that right now. So you're going to upload videos. And when you click that, it's going to pop this guy up. And it's going to say, only button is select files or X out. So if I click select files, it's going to pop up this. And it's going to ask me to upload a video. Now, I've uploaded all these videos. So I don't really want to re-upload something I've already done. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to grab another video from some recordings I did a while back for a video game I play, just to show you the process. I'm going to select a random video, and I'm going to hit open. And it's going to start the process. Now, down here, let me get out of the way. I'm actually going to stick myself in the upper corner, so I'm really out of the way. So down towards the bottom, there's a bar, and you can see down here, it's uploading and how much time is left. It has some thumbnail options that you can't select from because the video's not uploaded yet. Now, you can wait if you want to. You don't have to. You can also go here to put in your title. So I'm going to title this, I don't know, League of Legends Gameplay, because that's basically what it is. I'm going to delete this in a few minutes anyway. I can put a description in. I play a game badly. You probably shouldn't watch. Okay? Whatever your description is, it goes in here. You have 5,000 characters to work with, so you don't have to go crazy with it. You've got plenty of room. If you have playlists, you can click and choose your playlist here. You can also add a new playlist here. Playlists are good if you want to group by, for some reason, category on here. You don't really need this unless you're going to be sharing the whole playlist for some reason. I would just skip that for now. Is this video made for kids? You can say yes or no. You can check what content made for kids is. If you need an age restriction for your videos, you shouldn't be posting it, and you're probably going to lose your job if you do. I'm just saying. You can say yes or no. The big thing with saying yes is that you're agreeing that you legally comply with COPPA, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, and you have to be careful with that. So I generally say no, just because I'm not targeting, I'm a high school teacher. I'm not targeting my stuff at elementary kids. Now down here you see this more options button. This right here is an important thing to look at. And the reason is our school security policy blocks some videos on YouTube, but not others. And it blocks based on, amongst other things, the category that your video includes. So now that I've clicked on that, I'm going to scroll down, and you'll see standard YouTube license is fine. Creative Commons is fine if you want to go with Creative Commons. If you're using somebody else's material, you need to attribute it. It's a whole thing. In general, be careful with that. Just don't put stuff you're not supposed to. If you want to have your kids subscribe and notify them when you post a new video, you can. Allow embedding. You need to make sure this is checked, because you're probably going to embed the video on your Canvas page. If this is not checked, you can't do that. Okay? Now, the category is going to default until you change it to People and Blogs. People and Blogs is blocked on the Chromebooks we gave out to the kids and on a lot of our devices because it's such a wide category. Education is not blocked. So assuming you are doing your videos for education, you would select that. And then I actually don't even allow commentary on mine. I just turn off comments. You can also set it to hold potentially inappropriate comments or disable comments. I recommend disabling, just because if you're gonna post these videos and your kids are gonna see them, then there's a chance the students are going to, or anybody else for that matter, is gonna respond to it. Now, when you go to next, you'll notice video elements are locked out. You shouldn't need cards and you shouldn't need an end screen because you're not doing like high production value stuff here. This is what would be used if you had like a regular channel where you were posting stuff and you always wanted that end page where there were cards they could click on like you see on a lot of videos. We don't need that here. So skip over this right now. You can't mess with it anyway until it's completely uploaded. And then we're going to hit next again, and it's going to take us to visibility. Now this is up to you. I would not use private because it's going to block almost everybody. And you'd have to go through and allow each student access to each video. I wouldn't do that. Public allows everybody to watch your video. You have that option if you want to put it out there. You need to be careful if you're doing anything involving student information, student identity, student anything about public. The option in between is this unlisted option. This lets you share it with anybody with a link to the video, but it doesn't show up when people search in YouTube. The only way they can find it is with the link. This is normally what I use, unless I know it's a safe video like this one I'm making now, where I'm safe to post this. So I'm going to say public, because I'm good with that. You'll notice you've got your link almost immediately over here, which you could share immediately. Or I can go to unlisted. It doesn't change this. This stays the same. And when I hit save, I'm going to be done. And it's going to tell me, okay, great. It kept all those options, and it's over here, and it tells me how long I have left. Now, I can close this window, and it will continue running. What I cannot do is close the studio. If I close this page while this is still uploading, it will fail. Okay? Now, I'm actually going to cancel this because I don't need it to upload. I don't actually want this video on here. This was just an example of what it looks like. Maybe you made a mistake and you want to do that, and you can always change things like the title and stuff. You can edit those. And in fact, I'm going to come to my videos, and I can come over here and I can see my videos that I've posted. I can see whether they're public or unlisted, and I can change that here. I can see if there are any restrictions. I actually have a video that got a copyright claim on it a while back. So I can't show that video normally. I don't monetize, so it doesn't matter. I can see when it was published. I can see if it was viewed and if there were any comments. Okay? Now, a lot of mine don't even allow for comments, but some do. Okay? You can see if you had any likes or dislikes. I'm just going to tell you ignore those because some kids are going to dislike it just because they're mad at you or to be a jerk or whatever. Anyway, once I've got one of these videos and it's posted, it will first put a standard definition version of the video in, and then it will process the high def version of the video. That usually takes a couple of hours to a day, depending on how big the video is. So it's important to remember that it will not be in high def right away. So you really want to post stuff at least a day in advance, if at all possible. Now, let's say I've got this video here, and I want to link the video. I'm going to grab this shareable link. It is copied. Now let's go to my Canvas, to that trusty old practice course I use, and let's walk through the process of embedding a video from YouTube. So I'm on this practice course, okay? I have the link from the other one saved. Let's pop over. So I came in, and again, I came here and I said shareable link, and it copied to the clipboard. I'm going to go back. Now, I'm going to go to my modules where I might post this video. And I'm going to go to, let's say for Tuesday, for tomorrow. I'm going to click my plus sign like I always do to add a page. Now, you can link directly to an external URL. Don't do that here. In general, it doesn't work as well as you would like. Let's always use a page here. And I'm going to call this new page YouTube Video. And I'm going to indent it so it looks nice. I'm going to put it here under Tuesday, and I'm going to click on it. Now, this gets me to my blank page, and I've got my edit button, so I'm going to hit edit. And here I have my rich text editor. If you've heard that term before, it's talking about this whole big box here. Okay? Now, when you want to use stuff in Canvas, you can always just drop a link into the page. You could say, hey, go here and watch this video. I don't want to do that. I would rather the video show right here in the page than that they have to go to YouTube to watch it and then come back. Call me crazy. I think anything with extra steps and more chances for them to make a mistake or mess up just means more likelihood that somebody's going to be mad. And I want to make things as easy on my students as possible because this is already hard enough for everybody. So anything I can do to make it easier, I'm going to do. This More External Tools button, this blue V right here, I'm going to click on that, and you'll notice it gives me options. And one of them is YouTube. If I click on YouTube, it's going to pop this up and give me the option to search. Now, that link I copied, I can paste it in and hit enter, and it will find my video. And I can embed it. Specifically, I can choose small, medium, or large. I want it to be medium. Let's see what that looks like. And there you go. There's the video dropped into a page for them to watch. I can write stuff before it or after it. Let's say I'm over here and I'm like, watch the video above and do your assignment. Whatever it is you're going to do here. I could also put this above. If I have the video selected, I can actually hold on. So you'll notice it doesn't want to center or anything when I move it around. You can drop it in. There are ways to do it, but I don't want to get too complicated on it right now. Usually I would use a table and I'd drop it into the middle section of the 3 table, and that'll center it for you if you really want to. Not necessary. Either way, I've got what I want them to see, and I've got my video, and I can save and publish. And when the students look at it, it's going to look like this. And they can see the video, they can click it, and see the video immediately, watch it right here. They don't have to wait, and there I am on the screen, and that is one handsome devil. I'm just saying. It's honestly remarkable that he's single. And on that note, this just got awkward. So hopefully that walks you through the basic process of submitting a video to YouTube and also embedding that YouTube video onto your channel or onto your Canvas so that students can watch it. Okay. This is not required, and a lot of teachers will find this to be extra work. There's another video on using Zoom to record your videos and dropping it straight into Canvas. If that's what you prefer to do, do that. If you want to do this, this can be an option as well. Okay, it's not required, but it is something you can do. So, we're into the second week. I know the first week was really weird. This week's going to be really weird. This month is going to be really weird. Stick with it. We're going to get through this. Let's just make tomorrow better than today, and I'm going to give you the big wave, and I'll see you in the next video.